Hello, so I was asked this question on section 8.1, and it has to do with the reading speed of second grade students in a large city is approximately normal, with a mean of 91 words per minute and a standard deviation of 10 words per minute. Okay, my student went through and had answered a lot of these different questions, but she wanted help on this last question, that there is a 5% chance that the mean reading speed of a random sample of 22 second grade students will exceed what value? So you have to go through and work through it. So I rewrote the question, okay, over here in my Word document. Says there is a 5% chance that the mean reading speed of a random sample of 22 second grade students will exceed what value? And I reminded us all that the reading speed of second grade students in a large city is approximately normal, with a mean of 91 words per minute and a standard deviation of 10 words per minute. Okay? So since we're dealing with a sample, we have to deal with our sampling distribution. And we got to know if we have the mean of our sample means, our standard deviation of our sample means, and if this distribution is normal or not. Okay, so our mean of our sample means is going to be the mean of the population. The mean of the population was 91 words per minute. Standard deviation of your sample means is going to be the standard deviation of your population divided by the square root of n, which is going to be 10 divided by the square root of 22, which is about 2.132. Okay? And I want to know, is this normal or not? Well, it's going to be normal if one of these two things are true. The population is normal, or my sample size is greater than or equal to 30. So it's going to be this or that has to be true. Since my population was approximately normal, that's satisfied, so it's going to be a normal distribution. Okay, so with that, we can go back and answer our question now. So we have our distribution of our sample means. Our mean here is going to be 91. And we have a standard deviation of 2.132. So like this value right here would be 91 minus 91 minus the 2.132, which is about 88.868. Okay, from 91 plus 2.132, it would be 93.132. Okay, so you can kind of see how this distribution would work out. Okay, so the question said there's a 5% chance that the mean reading speed of a random sample of 22nd grade students will exceed what value? Sorry. So we want to know what value here in x that 5% of my second graders would read faster than that. I want to know this. So I'm given a percentage, and I want a data value. So I have to use the function invNorm. If I was given the data value and wanted to know the probability, I'd have to go through and use the normal distribution, normal CDF. Okay? So as a reminder, if you're given a data value and you want a probability, then you're going to use normal CDF function. But we are in this case right here So we were given a percentage, 5%, higher than this. We want the data value, so we're going to use our invNorm. Okay, invNorm has a few different inputs. It's going to be the area to the left, mean, and standard deviation. Okay, so in this case, what is this area to the left of this vertical line here? Well, if 5% are exceeding that, that means that 95% are not exceeding that, right? So that means that we have our invNorm 0.95, that's the area to the left. My mean was 91 words per minute. And because we're doing the sample means, we gotta do the mean of the sample means and the standard deviation of the sample means, so 2.132. Okay. So you go to second vars, go to invNorm. My area to the left is 0.95. My mean is 91. I'm going to, you could put the 2.132, but that is a rounded answer. Because it asked for you to write that earlier, it should be fine. But I like to not round to the very end if I can help it. So we had 10 as our population standard deviation divided by the square root of 22, and I just plugged that formula into it so it has the exact answer. And then I paste, and I go enter. And so this answer is going to be 94.51 words per minute. Okay? I wanted to give you a little note. There are some invNorms on some of the most up-to-date TI-84s that asks for left, middle, and right as this fourth input. If you had this 0.95, you would go through and say left, okay? And you have your left at the end. Because you can choose right on this one, you could have put 0.05, but you have to make sure that you choose the right at the end. Not everybody has it on the calculator. I don't have it on my emulator. I don't have it on my other hand calculator, but I know that some students have this extra option of left, middle, and right. Okay? So then we went through and I plugged in the 94.51 and I got the answer correct. Okay, hopefully that helps you.